Alright, the people who are getting gang stalked, right? Same thing. These people are on it, Freemasons, people here, cartel members and everything else. You know, the reason they're doing it is because some dude that's in jail, he murdered my brother. And after he did that, he's gonna get revenge, or he's trying to get revenge, I don't know. So they put an evil spirit inside your body. They work with, like I said, the 5 elements. They work with the, with the bad, which is the black stuff and everything else. So after they do that, like you're gonna see rags or anything at the bottom, on the road. Okay, when you see stuff at the road, you're gonna see different type of colors. Right now, I just peeled a piece of paper. You're gonna see rags on the bottom like that. Not the bottom, but on the cement. On the outside of the tarp, right on the road. Let's say, okay, and you're gonna see that, and you're gonna see a bunch of different colors on the vehicles, on the vehicles, on the clothes, and everything else. They're gonna go and start showing you. You're gonna start seeing a bunch of weird stuff. But first, it's gonna be the cones. And then you go to a gas station, they're gonna beep around you. Start deep, and then they're gonna go ahead and back up a car. When the cars are reversed, they go ahead and have, the lights, the regular lights, which is when they're backing up, it's red. They're gonna go ahead and get a car which is not gonna have that. The red's gonna be white. So basically, you're the car. That spirit, the evil spirit, it's the car. Okay. So when they're doing that, they're gonna back up, and you're gonna see that, and now the back of the car is actually, your back, or the spirit's back. The front, let's say the front, the back is the front. So like I said, they're reversing that. And so when they go ahead and do that, there's a plane passing by. The reason it's passing by because, like I said, I know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They keep sending planes and everything else this way. So I just put a pen right there. Oops, sorry. Everything's vibrational. Anything you do, scratch, wood, to say knock on wood, it doesn't happen. Okay, so you do that and everything else. So once you start doing that, they're gonna put stickers on top of the windows. Okay, now a bunch of stickers. You're gonna see a bunch of stickers on the cars. Like I said, the sides of the vehicles, different colors of fenders. The top is gonna be rusted, and that's me knocking on wood. And everything else, the rims are gonna be gold or whatever. Because like I said, they're gonna go ahead and first put that, that thing. The spirit's gonna be like that. Okay, and so when they go ahead and do that, when they put the thing inside the person's body, it's basically like that. Then from there they start building the thing up. Well, let's say building it down. Okay. When they go and do that, they start, like I said, the clothes and everything else, a different type of fenders, hoods, trunk, colors, and everything else. And then when you start doing that, you start hearing clicks, like banging on. That's me banging, like on the side of your house and everything else. Basically, it's, let's say, accepting what you're saying, or you're, like it's basically reading what you're, it's reading what you're saying. Basically you have another shadow. You have a shadow they're scrolling around the house. Like I said, they'll follow you no matter what, because they're working with the bad as well. So when they go ahead and follow you, just me turn on the monitor and there's a dog barking outside. And they close because they can hear what I'm saying. So they're gonna go ahead and do that. And once they do that, anything you say, anything you do, the birds and everything else, because they're watching you. Like I just said, I stopped talking, you hear the birds and dogs barking. So they're watching you, every movement. Like I said, there's watchers. And so that evil spirit is communicating with the thing, and then they're gonna show you an umbrella or something on top of you. Basically, there's a shadow following you as well. It's happening to me right here in Santa Clarita. Like I said, they speak to your family members, and they go and threaten them, and say to do this, to do that. And then from there, they also put witchcraft. They also put witchcraft on you. It's all closed. And then go ahead and put witchcraft on them. And then basically, how I would said, everybody's moving with you or whatever, like the connection, like everything you do, you hear what they're doing almost at the same time, because they're basically like like connected, towards you, or something like that. Yeah, so they're connected to you. I had to move that thing. And there was air right now, so it's like I said, noise makes it you see vibration, makes things like that. So like I was saying, all the noise and everything else, and you're gonna be hearing like girls screaming, thinking they're playing, crying, and everything else at the same time. They're gonna be people honking like 24/7 around you, which is your neighbors. The community thinks they're actually helping, which actually they're not. They're making things, worse. But like I said, you guys need to be, not the weak individuals. You know what I mean? You guys don't let that thing get to you. Anything else? The thing is, everything works upside down. Like I said, they're gonna say, like, let's say, a white paper. Now, since they already put a blue rag or something on the road, it's gonna be the white. What's it called? The white. It's gonna be what's it called? The sky, supposedly. Okay, and then orange. Like I said, when they work with the witchcraft, it's gonna be fire. That's me knocking on wood for you guys. Okay, so that, you know what I mean, and everything else, like I said, if you're facing north, east, south, west, this all works like that. You're facing forward, it's which is north, and if your back is south, it doesn't matter. Behind you guys is always gonna be south. But like I said, none of this is true. Yeah, I said that the reason because the thing that you guys have inside you, I don't want it to believe that it is, because it's, you know what I mean? Like I said, you guys have to say it's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. You know what I mean? And people are gonna go ahead, and like I said, they're gonna start banging all around you, like hammering, like the banging on the walls, because everything you're saying, like let's say, a crow, and then you can hear like that. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. They can manipulate your music. They're gonna manipulate. You're gonna think, oh, something's talking to me to do this. No, they manipulate the music. They manipulate everything. They speak through you, the speakers, and everything else, as well as your family members. They're gonna play a game. It's called 1 and 2. That does not exist as well, because 1 and 2 is the same thing. It's not helping you at all. They're gonna want you to make body movements like, oh, let's do this, do that. Skipping and everything else, and tapping on your legs. It's all bullshit and nonsense. They're not helping you. They're making things worse for you. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. And if you guys don't believe me, then I guess, like I said, I'm going through it. And like I said, and once their thing is that once they do that, they're trying to make your conscience. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're, like how you said, they're making you a zombie. Basically, whatever that evil spirit is, it's bad. You know what I mean? They're saying that, you know what I mean? But like I said, you guys need to look at things in a different way. They're all fucking liars. Everybody's in on it. The colors that you've seen on YouTube, like yellow, orange, and everything else, it's basically towards telling the thing, like, oh, well, orange is like, let's say, bad. Okay, and it's gonna be bad, like let's say black is gray. Okay, and then from there it's not. You know what I mean? A bunch of stuff. I'm gonna, yeah. And that's how it is, guys. Yep. And today is Saturday, October 22 at 4:15 in the afternoon, which is windy and everything else.